Assalamu alaikum dear students. Today's topic is mechanism of photosynthesis. Mechanism of photosynthesis. Photosynthesis occurs in two main stages or phases, namely light phase and light independent phase or dark phase. This light phase or light reaction it occurs in the grana part of the chloroplast, and this dark phase it occurs in the stroma part of the chloroplast. Stroma. First of all, we will take light phase. Light phase. In a light phase, there occurs production or synthesis of ATP. ATP is adenosine triphosphate. It is regarded as the energy currency of the cell. Currency of the cell. The synthesis of ATP in case of photosynthesis occurs with the help of a process that is called as photophosphorylation. Photophosphorylation. The concept of this photophosphorylation was first of all given by Arnon et al. Photo means light and phosphorylation means synthesis of ATP. Synthesis or production of ATP. So the synthesis or production of ATP in photosynthesis is called as photophosphorylation. This photophosphorylation it is of two types, namely cyclic and non-cyclic. First of all, we will take cyclic one. It is like this. It is pigment system first, that is P700. When sunlight falls on it, it gets excited to form P700 excited. And then it transfers this electron to A0, from A0 to A1, from A1 to iron sulfur complex, from this to pyridoxine, from this to cytochrome B6F complex, from this to plastocyanone, and plastocyanone it returns back this electron to the PS first. That is the reason it is called as cyclic photophosphorylation. First of all, when sunlight falls on the P700, it gets excited to form P700 molecules. Then it transfers its electron to A0, from A0 to A1, from A1 to iron sulfur complex, from this to pyridoxine, ultimately to plastocyanone. Then plastocyanone returns back this electron to P700. In cyclic photophosphorylation, there occurs synthesis or production of ATP molecules only and not NADPH. This type of pathway occurs only in case of certain bacteria and not in higher plants. Number second pathway is non-cyclic photophosphorylation, which occurs in higher plants. In this pathway, there occurs a very important process that is called as photolysis of water. Photolysis of water. This is water. When sunlight falls on it, it forms, there is production of 4 protons, 4 electrons, and oxygen molecules. These protons and electrons they run the pathway. That means in non-cyclic photophosphorylation there is external source of electron. External source of electron. These electrons which are generated from water they run the pathway. So it is water When sunlight falls on it, then it gets split into protons, electrons and oxygen molecules. These electrons and protons, they run the pathway. So first of all, these electrons, they fall on ps second, that is P680. Then it gets excited to form P680 excited molecule. From this, electron gets transferred to QA, from QA to QB, from this to cytochrome B6F complex, from this to plastocyanine. From plastocyanine, it gets transferred to PS first, that is P700 molecules. From this to P700 excited, from this to A0 to A1, from A1 to iron sulfur complex, from this to pyridoxine, from pyridoxine to FNR, from FNR to NADP, and from NADP ultimately to NADPH. First of all, there is generation of protons and electrons. These electrons run the pathway. They first of all fall on the PS second. As a consequence of which this PS second, that's P680, it gets excited. Then it transfers the electron to QA, then QB, from QB to ultimately to P plastocyanine, from plastocyanine to pigment system first, and ultimately it generates NADPH. So in non-cyclic photophosphorylation, there occurs generation or production of both ATP and NADPH. Thank you.